nada, zilch, no, enye, mba, mbakwa. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, that means you've not subscribed. Smash the subscribe button and join the family. My name is Grace, and on this channel I talk about my weight loss journey, my lifestyle, and my faith. Today I'm going to be telling you guys lifestyle changes I'm making for my weight loss journey. Let's get started. So the first lifestyle change I'm going to make for my weight loss journey is watching what goes into my mouth. So if you watched my last video, I said I was eating like mumu. So I've decided to watch what's going into my mouth. How am I going to do this? The first step is cooking my meals. This is not something I can do 100% because there are just some meals I can't cook myself. I'm in Ghana, but I don't know how to cook Ghanaian dishes. I can't cook wache, I have to buy wache. And there are other foods that may just be too stressful for me to cook, or I may not have time to cook. So I know I cannot 100% cook all my meals, but most of my meals will be cooked in the house. And this is really not a big deal for me because I'm the kind of person that likes to eat home cooked meals. I like eating out sometimes, but home cooked meals is just mine. The next lifestyle change I'm making is my mindset. So I don't think I mentioned this, but in the past I started my weight loss journey in 2017. I really didn't do much. I just wanted to give it a go, let's give it a trial, but it nothing really worked and I wasn't patient. I gave up. I started again in 2018, a little bit. I saw some changes, but it was just different trial and error. I gave up again. I started again in 2019. Let's say I didn't even give it much thought. So this year, 2020, is like the greatest I've stayed. Beginning of this year, I started doing some things. Like I started changing some things. I didn't even touch my diet. I was just like exercising only. But COVID happened, we went into lockdown. I moved to a different place, so it was not easy, like getting used to the environment and where to source my food and everything. And I just took a very long, like 5 months break from doing what I wanted to do, weight loss. Started again now, November, December. My mindset, I had to do my mindset. In the past, I didn't think I could actually lose weight. I would just say, I'll try. Just like how when you're praying for something, sometimes you don't have the faith that you're going to receive it. You still pray for it, right? Just like having doubt but still holding on to something. So in the past I was like trying different things, but I didn't even believe I would lose weight. Now that I've actually seen some results and I've seen things work, I'm like, yes, this is doable. I work with results. I like seeing things work. I don't know, I'm not very patient. This is like the most patient I have been, and I'm like, yeah, it's working, so I'm gonna keep going. Like, I need to work on my mindset. Next lifestyle change is my water intake. So growing up, I had constipation. I still do, but when I was younger, it was terrible, like terrible. So one of the main issues that caused my constipation was my low water intake. I didn't take enough water, and now I know better because I'm taking water now. But I need to increase, like drastically increase my water intake. So I'm going to take more water to aid my digestion and all that good stuff. So water. Next lifestyle change is movement and exercise. So I've decided I'm going to move more, I'm going to exercise more, and I've already started doing this and I've already started seeing results. So I'm going to be posting now my workouts and different things I'm trying out. I haven't just posted any workouts yet just because I'm still trying to figure out the structure of how my exercise. Sorry, I plan a lot. Next lifestyle change is long throats and portion control. Oh my gosh, I'm calling it long throat because I know that there's some foods that I'm really not hungry to eat, but it's just because of long throat. When you dish your food to eat, right, and you fill the bowl, you feel like, let me add more in case that's not do. But you know it will do. It's just long throat, you don't want to add more. So that's where portion control comes in. So basically, portion control is like checking the size of the food you take. When you fill a big plate, even if you are full, our mind just wants to like finish what's in the plate. Because of the way our mind is conditioned, it takes discipline for you to, like, you see a bowl of food, you're filled up, and then you be like, but it's still remaining. It takes discipline to actually drop it down. So basically, I'm going to be, doing portion control. I've already studied it, and so far it's good. The next lifestyle change is reducing my intake of packed juices and introducing a large quantity of natural juices. And you wonder, like, why? Packed juices are healthy and all, but they add sweeteners and they add a lot of sugar. So some of the juices you see in the supermarket has a very high amount of calorie. Even if they say fruit juices are healthy for you, sugar level is high. I'm only going to take it when I have to. I'm going to like increase my intake of natural juices. So basically, I have started buying a lot of fruits and juice, doing a lot of juicing in my house with my blender. I use a Nasco blender, by the way. If you need a blender, I can leave a link down in the description box in case you want to get one. Nasco blender is good. The next lifestyle change is no sodas, no fizzy drinks, and no alcohol. So sodas have very high intake of sugar. I said no because I'm not just going to reduce it, I'm going to stop. Since November, I haven't taken a single drop of soda. I will likely take soda in the future. Like, this is not something that I'm going to stop forever, but at the moment, no sodas, no fizzy drinks, and no alcohol. No alcohol is really not a big deal for me because normally I don't take alcohol. I don't like it. I'm one of those persons that find alcohol bitter, even if they say they are sweet ones, but I just find it bitter, like meh. So I don't take alcohol. But there are some occasions I have to, like when I go for like a dinner, a wedding setting, or just something that just needs like wine, to drink wine or something like that, I take alcohol. But that's once in a while. But as I'm starting my weight loss journey, no alcohol, nada, zilch, no, mba, mbakwa. If you're Nigerian, you understand what I'm saying. Before I even get to the next one, why I'm calling it lifestyle changes, because something I want to do long term, not short term. Something I can see myself doing 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, things I can keep up with. But there's some things that I probably would change as my lifestyle goes on, but that's just how it's going to be for now. So the next lifestyle change is sleeping better. So if you know me, you will know I'm a night owl. Like, I used to stay awake till like 2, 3. I'm a writer. So there was this joke I saw once on IG that said a writer's eyes pops up like this when it's 12 o'clock, like 12 p.m. like this. I found it so funny, but it's actually so true. I'm a nice person. Night person, not nice. I'm nice. I could be very lazy during the day, very unproductive during the day, but immediately the place starts getting dark. Like, it's getting dark now. That's why I'm filming this video right now. Like, there has been this sweet, wonderful sun since morning, but I said no, I want to film the video in the evening. I don't know, there's just something about when the place is getting dark. If you're a night owl, comment down below and tell me your experience. So I'm going to try to get in more sleep. Before, I used to get 5 to 6 hours of sleep, and I was like, what is all this? All these motivational speakers tell you you should not sleep 8 hours a day, how is you're spending most of your life asleep and all of that. But I feel like it's not the amount of time you spend sleeping, but it's what you do when you're actually awake. So I'm going to try to sleep better, and I've started going to bed on time earlier, so I wake up earlier, you know, and I'm loving it so far. It's not bad. The next lifestyle change is combating stress, not overstressing myself, and, you know, ending the Jackie era. So if you watch my last video, I said one of the reasons I gained weight was being Jackie. I don't want to do that no more. Like, I'm not all about chasing things, like chasing every idea that comes to my mind, because I have a lot of things to do already. So no. But I feel like I kind of push myself to a certain point that's not healthy for me, but I'm going to try to stop that before I just want to go, just keep working. But I'm learning to accept that sometimes it's okay to take a break to distress. When I feel burnt out, when I feel tired, when I feel weak, when I feel weary, I'm learning to distress. And there's many ways to distress, and one way is also to lean on the Lord. So I did a lot of chores today. I cleaned the kitchen, I just did so many things around the house that I felt like I wanted to do since last week. I've been pushing, and I did it today, and I got it off my back, but I was so tired. I was this close to not shooting this video that I'm shooting right now, and I laid on the floor and I was tired and I was burnt out. I was like, God, give me strength. I've not even had lunch at that time, but I prayed for strength. I laid down for like 30 minutes and I stood up, and here I am. I'm feeling so energized. I kid you not. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm feeling so energized. I went and did a few things, and boom, I'm here. So the next lifestyle change is dealing with my emotional issues. So I did say I was depressed. I don't think I gave you guys a time duration, but it was in 2017 when I got depressed. So something happened that made me really depressed. So am I completely over that? Am I completely like out of that zone? No. But am I still like totally there? No. I have come to like accept a few things, and I have moved from where I was to a better place. I'm at a better place in my life right now, but I'm not at the best place because I know God still have so much opportunities, and God still have so many things in store for me. So I know I'm not at my best right now, but I know I'm not at my worst either, and I thank God for that. So when it comes to dealing with my emotional issues, I am just trusting on the Lord to hold my hand, to guide me, to direct me, and that's it. God is my therapist. He's my rock, my everything. Period. So the next lifestyle change is meal prepping and planning. So when I was younger, I don't think I even knew what meal prepping was, but I plan my meals now. I haven't gotten to the point where I plan everything strategically, like every single meal for the week. I'm still working on the structure and everything. Basically, Sundays are my rest days and my off days. So when I get back from church on Sundays, I plan my meals. Like the previous day, I would have already gone shopping for whatever I wanted to cook for the whole week. So I cook for, let's say, from the afternoon to the evening. I cook the whole meals for the week, and whenever I want to eat, I just dish the amount I need to dish, microwave it, and boom, I'm ready to chow. So the next lifestyle change is satisfy my cravings anyhow and binging. So how do I plan to come back to this? What we call mindless eating. This is when, like, say you're doing something and you just pass by the kitchen or by the fridge and you see dry fish. I'm using dry fish because that's what is in my house right now. Any snack, because it's not coming to mind right now. Any snack that you normally like eating, and you take a few pieces and you put it in your mouth, and you pass later on. You just keep taking few pieces, and before you know, those few pieces that you feel like it don't matter, you have eaten almost 400 calories, and that's like a whole meal in between just passing 3 times or 4 times by your kitchen. I know when you're taking twice, you're like, it's not doing you long throats. You now go there intentionally to go and take again. Instead of doing mindless eating, I'm going to plan my snacks. So I know that, okay, now I want to eat. I feel like eating a snack, and I already plan what I'm going to eat. This weight loss thing is not about planning. You have to actually plan. So I already plan my healthy snack in advance and then keep it somewhere, so that when I want to eat, I know what I'm taking in. And then another way is not eating when I want to watch TV. So this is because when you're watching movies, your mind is not there. At that time, you're multitasking. So since you're not focused on one thing, you likely take in more than you can eat. In the cinema, you tend to just chew. If the movie is long, you keep chewing. You drink your whatever drink you have. You keep going, and that is how Silverbird and Genesis, they are eating your money, and that is how you're taking more than you need. There's a sense behind it. I really can't go into it, but you know what I mean. So if I want to watch a movie like my spare time and I want to multitask, I'm going to do something else other than eating. So now the snacks is complementing the watching of the movie, but instead of doing that, I'm going to actually do something that is less interesting, so the movie is kind of complementing that activity. Yesterday I wanted to wash, and I had a lot of clothes to wash, and I was like, when I was looking at clothes, I was like, when you look at clothes, the size of the activity just bores you and you don't want to do it anymore. But when you think about what could spice up the activity, it makes you feel better. So I brought up my clothes and I'm like, okay, what should I do to make it more enjoyable? And I put the laptop somewhere that I could see and I could hear without water getting to it. I was washing my clothes and I was watching the movie, and in matter of like, I don't know how long, I finished washing all my clothes and I was still putting my hand in the water and looking for my clothes. So do you know what I just did there? I've just made a whole article here. But you get my point. Oh God, you talk too damn much, but you get my point. You know what I'm talking about. I know that you know that. Okay, that's enough of and I know it's not 100%. Like, I can't just say I'm not going to do this 100% because I'm a human being. So it's a process, but it's something I'm being intentional about. So next lifestyle change, watching my sugar intake and my calories intake. So basically, I'm going to be checking the products I buy at the supermarket, wherever I'm getting, and checking the calories, because some of these healthy foods you see on the food shelf, they have a lot of sugar, and these days they are changing the name. You can see some, they call it one nice thing, one syrupy, one is sugar. So you need to know the names of all the types of sugar. Then you need to also check the calories. And I'm not going to be obsessed with checking every single calorie I take to my mouth, because I don't know how that's going to affect my mental health. But I'm going to be intentional about what I put into my mouth. I'm going to check calories, but to an extent, not too much. You know what? We don't do obsession here.
We don't do that here.
So the last lifestyle change is emotional eating. And if you know what emotional eating is, it is terrible. Emotional eating is eating due to a particular emotion. I'm very sure you've heard stories about how people, when they go through a phase in their life, like a divorce, losing their job, death of somebody, breakups, some certain traumas. When they go through all these things, they find comfort in food. Some certain emotions that when I feel like eating. So there was this day I'd already eaten what I was supposed to eat that day, but I was facing something at that point in my life. Stress was like over my head, so I went to the fridge. I was not hungry. This one is not long. I don't know how to explain the feeling, but if you know what emotional eating is, it's very. So I went to the fridge and I was looking into the fridge like what's there, and then I saw chips and I saw chicken, and there's so much. Normally, if I'm eating normally, I can't finish that chip and chicken, and it was cold because it was inside the fridge obviously, and I was like I want to microwave it, but because of how I was feeling, I could not microwave it, and I didn't even get a plate. I sat down there on the floor and I was eating from the pack of the chips. I was crying. It was late at night. I kept saying stop. I'll tie it back, put it in the fridge. I'll come back, I'll open it, I'll eat. And when you're feeling that, you won't be able to stop yourself because it's not easy. I kept on eating. When I think about it, it just breaks my heart. And when I finished it, I just washed my face and slept up because I could not even deal with the shame of what I had just done. So how am I going to come back to that? Because it's not something you could control. This is where my Heavenly Father comes in. So I said that this channel is going to be centered on my faith, so you're going to see more of faith content and all of that. God is my rock. So in the book of I think Matthew, I can't remember exactly, the Bible says, come all ye that are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. And there's also a part of the Bible that said, so basically it's like looking ahead instead of behind. And God is giving you his hands, giving you his guidance, and telling you you should hold on to him. There's a scripture that says, I will not leave you or forsake you. There was a time this year I was having a dilemma about something, and I kept praying to God about it. And one message I got when I was praying to God about it is, I will not leave you or forsake you. So that has been my watchword. That has been something I've been holding on to. Like initially, I used to think like weight loss is not something you should carry to the Lord because obviously he has other problems to deal with. So that was just my mindset. Now I know that you can take anything to the Lord. He wants you to share your problems with him. He wants you to talk to him. He wants you to communicate with him. So this weight loss thing is something that some part of it's emotional for me, and it's not something I can deal with on my own. I just decided to lean on him. Like I thought about going to see a therapist for my emotional issues, but me and you know that therapies are not cheap. But the Lord is like, he's just there. He just wants you to talk to him, and you know that he's the best therapist. So I've decided to lean on him. And when it comes to emotional eating, it's something I cannot do on my own. So I've decided to just leave that up to God. I'm going to keep talking to God about it. I'm going to keep praying about it, and I'm not leaving any door open, so I'm just going to leave that to God to take care of. So those are all the lifestyle changes I'm going to make for my weight loss. And while I've started some and I'm still working on how to like structure some, I'm going to be giving you all the details in upcoming videos and everything. So if you liked this video, make sure you give a thumbs up, smash the subscribe button if you have not, comment, share. Please don't forget to like this video. That tells the YouTube algorithm this video is good, and that's very good for me, for more people to see this video. So please like this video. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.